This is it. We are finally in the year of 2025 where we have so many massive games coming out, like the Hogwarts Legacy Definitive Edition, which will include a massive DLC expansion. Leave a like so this video reaches more people. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. And let's start off with this article from InsiderGaming.com on the Hogwarts Legacy Definitive Edition, which we have covered in my previous Hogwarts Legacy 2 videos. But let's dive in deep on what this DLC is going to be and what this Definitive Edition will entail. The article is from Tom Henderson over at Insider Gaming, which says Hogwarts Legacy Definitive Edition is in development, which we have known for a while. And Tom Henderson does reveal that its content will be sold as separate DLC for those with the existing game. And I wanted to dive in deeper on what this DLC could actually be, as Tom Henderson reveals that this DLC is actually going to be around 10 to 15 hours of additional content with a brand new story quest, side quests, activities, and outfits. So this does feel like a huge expansion, being 10 to 15 hours long, but I should mention that it's not really saying that this is 10 to 15 hours worth of story content, rather likely how long it would take for you to beat all the new main quests, side quests, and activities, which is likely around 10 to 15 hours, meaning that the actual main quest might not be that long, probably really around 4 to 5 hours to complete, which is quite standard for normal DLC. So don't expect a brand new Hogwarts school like Ilvermorny. This is likely going to be a separate storyline, and I personally hope it is more with Dark Wizard and Forbidden Spells, as I really love the Sebastian solo questline as he tried to save his sister. Maybe even continuing that questline no matter what decisions you made in his questline. I think that was a truly fan favorite quest within Hogwarts Legacy, and having something to do with that would please a lot of fans. Also with the side quest, it's likely going to be companion questlines, maybe just even random generic NPC questlines, like finding items and delivering to them, like finding a fantastic creature, capturing it and giving it back to its owner, or maybe going and clearing out a group of bandits that are attacking someone's property. I would love more questlines like the Hogsmeade shop questline was exclusive DLC to PlayStation for a limited time. I think those types of questlines are the kind of things that we definitely want to see more of in Hogwarts Legacy. So I would really hope that we could get one more questline like that within this DLC. I know the developers are hard at work on the next Hogwarts Legacy game. That is why I don't expect tons of brand new features for this game with this DLC, as a lot of new features and spells are going to be saved for Hogwarts Legacy 2. With activity, that is likely going to be puzzles around the map, so perhaps this DLC will add brand new puzzles to the map for you to complete, to maybe gain some new outfits and rewards that are to do with the activities you participated in. And of course, the brand new outfits are also going to be added to this DLC, which is likely going to coincide with these activity side quests and new story quests, so expect a bunch of brand new outfits and gear, which I absolutely loved in Hogwarts Legacy. I think they had a very good selection of outfit within the base game, which I'm very happy for, and I hope that they carry that over into Hogwarts Legacy 2. Now, one vital thing I think this DLC will do is set up Hogwarts Legacy 2. I really think there is an opportunity with this game and with this Definitive Edition's DLC is to tease Hogwarts Legacy 2 story, or maybe even tease some recurring villain, as I think it's definitely going to do something like that, especially towards the end of the DLC. Maybe our character will find something new to awaken even more of his ancient magic near the end of the DLC. Perhaps that is what the new questline is going to be around, something to do with ancient magic, as that was a vital part of the main story plot. So it's likely within Hogwarts Legacy 2 that is going to be evolved even further, and again with Hogwarts Legacy 3, again it will be evolved even further than that. Now I also believe that they could do something in terms with dark wizardry and having that affect what types of enhancements you can get with your ancient magic that will be locked and exclusive to the path you go down. I think that would be another great way of having your choices have consequences, and also adding for replayability within Hogwarts Legacy. So I really do think that the DLC will somehow set up the questline, or tease in fact the questlines for Hogwarts Legacy 2. Whether this be the end of our current character and Hogwarts Legacy 2 is perhaps a brand new character is yet to be seen, but I don't think any mechanics like Quidditch is going to be added for this DLC. I definitely think that is too big. That is something that will be saved again for Hogwarts Legacy 2. It's very likely that Hogwarts Legacy 2 will come out in 2026 to 2027, so it's not too long away, so this DLC will hold us over till then. Tom Henderson goes on to say that details on when the edition and or DLC will be released and its price are still in flux. Most likely will be in 2025 now, yet still some sources have suggested that it could be released in 2025 to bolster Warner Brothers' diminishing gaming revenue following the weak performance of Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. It's been suggested that the DLC will be be between $20 and $30. We also know that Warner Brothers did want DLC for the game in its first year. However, Avalanche Studio never had any ready. It's likely they went on to develop the next game in the saga rather than work on DLC. However, Warner Brothers desperately wanted this DLC, and it was even said that Rocksteady Studio, creators of the Batman Arkham games, were working and helping with the DLC and the definitive edition of Hogwarts Legacy to likely get it ready for 2025. There's also a ton of news and casting announcements, speculation for the upcoming HBO Harry Potter show, so that is in the news cycle as well. So there is a ton of excitement for that, and we already know that that is actually taking place in the same universe as the Hogwarts Legacy game. So of course, with this Harry Potter hype, people want to play Hogwarts Legacy, people want to go back into this world, but they need new DLC, they need new quest lines, need new stories to play, because once you finish Hogwarts Legacy, there's nothing really else to do. So that is why Warner Brothers wanted the DLC, and I think all fans wanted the DLC too back then. Now 2 years on from Hogwarts Legacy's release, it seems we are finally going to be getting this DLC, which will hold us over for next year's Harry Potter's first season, and maybe even the launch of Hogwarts Legacy 2, or maybe even Hogwarts Legacy 2's release in 2027. And being around $20 to $30 is reasonable, something that I would have expected. Tom Henderson goes on to say Hogwarts Legacy will release at the beginning of 2023, and as of January 2024 has sold over 24 million copies. Warner Bros. Discovery CFO Gunnar Wiedenfeld said that a successor to Hogwarts Legacy is one of the biggest priorities in a couple of years down the road, so there's still a lot of time to wait for those looking forward to a sequel. He was kind of saying that it's going to be around 2 to 3 years for the sequel, and this was said in September 2024, so it's likely going to be released in 2026 to 2027. That is exactly why they are working on the definitive edition, and it seems like the 2025 release date is on the cards, and it could be sooner rather than later. I also hope with the success of hopefully this definitive edition, we could even get maybe even more DLC for the game, but I highly doubt that, since this is being marketed as a definitive edition, which means this will include all the DLC, but they could somehow still work on more DLC and maybe have another support studio working on it, since now Rocksteady is working on apparently a Batman game. Now I also want to mention that for PC players who have mods on Hogwarts Legacy, they've been adding things like modded classroom, where they can go back and revisit classroom and study there, and even do their homework in the library. And this is just such a small little feature added to mods to allow for role playing, and it really does immerse a lot of people playing these games, as they would love to role play within the world of Harry Potter and in Hogwarts itself. Now these things are very simple to add to the game, it's already been in modded form, and it would just allow people to again role play within the world that they have already built. And they could even add more mini games, since there is the inclusion of brand new activities within the game. They could have brand new mini games like Wizard Chess, Gobstones, Exploding Snap, and even have some more cross-one tournaments, and maybe, just maybe, even have a brand new explorable area, maybe just a small one, but something new, which I think will go a long way for the DLC. But again, it's not too far away now, and we should get an announcement very soon, hopefully within the next couple of months, and get a release of this brand new definitive edition this year. But guys, go ahead and check out my other Hogwarts Legacy 2 update video, which are on the channel. I'll leave them in the description and pinned comment section below. And please go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel, and also check out my brand new channel for superhero game updates at Balboa Mania Infinity, where we've talked about a couple of brand new superhero games coming out, like the new Superman game that could be in development by WB Montreal. We've got a ton of new games coming. I also wanted to do a ton of brand new videos for this channel every single day of 2025, hopefully. So please go ahead, like the video, comment what you want to see from this DLC yourselves, and I'll try to reply to every single one of you, and I hope to see you on my next videos. Take care, guys.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind.